is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get... And the Scarlet Knights have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Ohio's offense will take the field first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Makes the grab, it's Hendricks. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bobcats are on the move. Just keeps slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got a chance. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bobcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. The Scarlet Knights offense will take the field for the first time. Takes a handoff. It's Campbell. Spins away from the defender. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Duff. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Hendricks. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Navarro. That pass is incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Campbell. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And how frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Duff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Weber. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Misfired on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd. This one's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Campbell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 7 over Boise State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got a man, it's Duff. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. Stop is made at the 22, a 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Rutgers. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They just keep firing. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Oh, he's got some space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And the Scarlet Knights just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Buying some time. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Scarlet Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. The kick is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Plucks it out of the air.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Power football with the run. Breaks the tackle. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pugh. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Pugh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd. They're working that left side. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Safe little shovel pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Campbell. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Fletcher. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
The Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside kid. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Right on the money. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. This time they'll go to the running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The run from the shotgun. Moves it forward just a bit. A pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It is perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Find some fresh air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The sure hands, it's strong. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Got it set up on the outside. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Nestles it in at the 35. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Flips it out in the flat. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. The play action fake. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Scarlet Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's done.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
That's caught. It's done. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. On the ground, it's Campbell. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. The give to the batter. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Snagged in the middle. It's Pugh. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. First down here for the offense. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. After the filthy move, he's got room. Flying out to the left. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 26 over the Judicials. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass, it's Navarro. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch at the 45. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights with the 1st and 10. On the move. Got the first down. Looking for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Made a defender miss. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Scarlet Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game? Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Navarro. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. It's caught. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Scarlet Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese David.